Just days after the Cockroach Janta party declared victory with former Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, a new satirical movement is taking over social media. This time the target is not paper leaks, it's E20 Patrol. Calling itself the E20 Janta Party, the online citizens movement has rapidly gained hundreds of thousands of followers across Instagram and X. Its central demand: give consumers the freedom to choose 100% petrol at a lower price instead of mandatory ethanol-blended fuel. The group has also demanded the resignation of Union Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari, who has long championed India's ethanol blending program. E20 is petrol blended with 20% ethanol and 80% petrol. The government says that the policy reduces crude oil imports, cuts emissions, improves energy security, and boosts income for farmers producing ethanol feedstock. But critics argue that the transition comes with costs. Many motorists claim that E20 reduces fuel efficiency, especially in older vehicles, and worry about long-term engine damage. The government, however, disagrees. Responding in Parliament, it said extensive laboratory studies, field trials, and real-world usage have found no widespread engine damage, abnormal wear, or increase in vehicle breakdowns linked to E20 fuel. However, the centre did acknowledge one key concern. It admitted that older vehicles originally designed for E10 petrol may see a marginal drop in mileage of around 3 to 5% when using E20. But it insists that's the only significant trade-off and says that there's no proposal to return to unblended petrol or E10. According to the government, maintaining separate nationwide supply chains for E0, E10 and E20 would significantly increase logistics costs and complexity. The similarities with the Cockroach Janta Party are hard to miss. Like CJP, the E20 Janta Party uses satire, memes and social media to mobilize supporters around a public policy issue. One account says that it is not a political party, but an independent citizens movement focused on transparency and consumer choice. It says it's not demanding free fuel or subsidies, only the right for consumers to decide which fuel they buy. One of the E20 linked accounts has even announced a parliament march on August 4th, claiming taxi operators, commercial vehicle owners, and drivers from across India will protest against ethanol-blended petrol and mandatory GPS and panic button rules. Whether that mobilization matches the scale of the CJP protests remain to be seen. The Cockroach Janta Party transformed an online joke into one of India's biggest youth-led protest movements, eventually ending its month-long agitation after Dharmendra Pradhan resigned. Now, another internet-born movement is attempting something similar. Whether the E20 Janta Party becomes the country's next major protest force or remains a social media phenomenon is a question that will be answered in the weeks ahead. We will keep tracking the story for you on Mint. Stay tuned for more news and updates.